Hello, I'm Peter Vaughan and I'm at the Caravan Salon Dusseldorf, this enormous exhibition, the greatest caravan, campervan and motorhome show on the planet. One of the stars of this year's show is the Deathlefts Yoker Go, a little Ford Transit low profile that looks like nothing else. It's only 2.2 metres wide, 5.99 metres long, and prices start at €46,999. But, and this is a big but, well, first of all, you can't buy it with this rather fetching matte black wrap, and even worse, you won't be able to order one yet in the UK. This white one is the version that you can buy in Germany, and they come with these really wide double habitation doors at the side, and then inside a vast load area for bikes, whatever, but you can also use removable rear travel seats instead of the load space. And then round at the back you have this lift up tailgate, so you can put a motorbike, bikes or whatever into this rear lounge for travelling. There's no washroom inside, but there is a great feeling of space and very alternative design. Little top induction hob, just a very basic kitchen, no washroom, just this full height storage. And then your clothes, well, you pack into these soft bags indoors and then just load them into your van. Up until now, Deathlefts has very much been a coach-built motorhome, an A-class brand, but now they're going into the campervan market. This is the Globe Trail Performance, the first Evinheimer Group conversion on the VW Crafter, and we're told that EHG has done a big deal with Volkswagen to build motorhomes on the Crafter chassis, so expect more like this. Predictably, perhaps like the Yoker Go, we won't be getting the Globe Trail Performance in the UK for 2024. Let's hope we get both for 2025. In the meantime, what we will get is the standard Globe Trail range. Brand new this year in the UK, a range of 6 metre, 6.4 metre Fiat and Citroën models, but the key thing is not only have they got the usual Continental layouts with fixed beds at the back, but there's a choice of four different washroom designs. While you can't get the Yoker Go yet in the UK, you will be able to get this Globe Bus Go, which is also a compact model on the Ford Transit. 5.99 metres long for this T15 model, and again 2.2 metres wide. Prices here start at €59,299. Conventional though this model is, you've got the transverse bed at the back, half dinette at the front, and this one of course does have a washroom, unlike the Yoker Go. One of the highlights of last year's show was the new Krios, which we've done a full review on in low profile form. I'll put a link up if you want to watch that. In the meantime, here is the A-class version, so even more of a flagship, even more Italian style. You've even got the little Italian flag on there, and of course design input from Giorgetto and Fabrizio Giugiaro, famous Italian car designers. Another star last year and our motorhome of the year was Hymer's Venture S. Well, a lot of the design ethos of that Venture S has gone into the rather more affordable MLT. So we've got a brand new MLT from Hymer this year. Still on the four-wheel drive Mercedes Sprinter, it does look the business, but there's a lot of emphasis gone into the design, particularly on comfort and self-sufficiency. So diesel heating now rather than gas, and up to 320 amp hour of lithium batteries. So inside you've got the wood panelling on the walls like in the Venture S. You've now got this beautifully flush fitting TV. The head restraints now, well, they don't look like head restraints anymore, they fold down to be part of the sofa. The fancy tap built into the wall, the pendant lighting, which also becomes a downlighter if you slot it in over here. And then in the bedroom area, well, they've got this nice felt effect here, no cupboards over your head anymore, so at last you can sit up in bed. And then, well, one of my favourite features is these little leather tags on all the cupboard doors. Only in Dusseldorf would you see something like this Actionmobile, 9.9 metres long, 6-wheel drive on a MAN chassis with a 12.4 litre, 630 horsepower engine. I want one. But it seems that this year the buyers of mega motorhomes are getting a bit more environmentally conscious. So rather than in the back of your motorhome having a Maserati, a Bugatti or a Ferrari, you now have a microlino, I don't know, electric bubble car. A bit different as an addition to your €450,000 Concorde Carver. We saw it last year as a sort of prototype, but now it's here as a production vehicle, the Weinsberg Excursion. Now there's also a Knaus version, but both are based on the Volkswagen Bulli, the T6.1, and both are VW campers not quite like anything else because they are coach-built motorhomes with a pop-top roof. Now importantly, there's now a second layout in the range. In addition to the fixed bed that we saw last year, there's this much more UK-friendly front lounge. So with side settees, this is very much a two-person van, but you've got a big lounge area for what's not that much bigger than a normal VW camper. And then, no bed making in an excursion because you just pull this bed forward and look at the space and the headroom. That isn't like a normal upstairs bed. Look how clever this is, because unlike a lot of pop tops with a washroom, it's still fully enclosed with the roof up. They've even thought about the door. This is a big change for Frankia, the Frankia Now. Or should it be the Frankia Wow? Because this 7-metre motorhome really is something different. It's a 3.5-tonne Fiat low profile, complete change from Frankia's big A-classes that we're used to seeing, and it comes with 3 decor styles. This is the first. It'll be called Brass. This yellowy colour will actually be more brass-like on the production one, but it links to the interior. There'll be a bluey, greeny scheme as well, and one called Rose. So this is a 7-metre single bed low profile, but doesn't it feel different? Doesn't it feel modern? This is the new direction of design for Frankia. Now one of the features is this Frankia tower with a compressor fridge at the bottom. Around here you've got access into storage from the bedroom area, but then key is this slide out unit, so you can have your toaster, your coffee machine or whatever on there, but also you've got all your cups and glasses and so on. And because the kitchen area has been kept compact, it does greatly increase the feeling of space in the vehicle. But don't worry, Frankia say there will be an oven option for the UK. There's a great emphasis on light, so you've got windows opposite each other, one in the lounge, one in the kitchen. No window in the door because that's better for acoustics, but again, a wonderful feeling of space, and these great textures and colours really give a modern vibe. And then there's some lovely details like this extra storage here, which also becomes a footstool or somewhere else to sit. Frankia's campervan brand Yukon is coming to the UK this year, and the big news is the K-Peak. So the K-Peak is a range of 3 models on Mercedes-Benz Sprinter, all 4-wheel drive, all with the top 190 horsepower engine and loads of extra specs, some of it which you can't get on the normal Yukon range. 300 amp hours of lithium battery, for example. Now you see brands from all over Europe here at Dusseldorf, but what about this? A Chinese motorhome, Dedel RV on an Iveco with a slide out at the side and at the back. So you've got storage that you can get to from inside and outside, and even an outside cooker. The twin slide outs gives you a massive amount of interior space for what isn't a huge motorhome, and you've even got a washing machine built in under the bed. In the washroom, well, I've never seen a Panasonic toilet before, a Panasonic microwave, and then in the underside of the overcab bed, a massive TV. German brand Euromobile is back in the UK for 2024, and a complete range of models from Activa overcabs to Contura Mercedes-based low profiles, and even left-hand drive only to start with, the Integra A-Class big tag axle job. Now this Contura is a very stylish premium low profile, of course, on the Sprinter. Comes with a free dog as well, and let's just go and have a look inside at the Happy Lounge option. So this is the Contura 766EF with a parallel lounge and twin beds at the back. Lots of nice glossy furniture and a very upmarket feel. But this Happy Lounge option really makes it. So you just swivel the cab seats around, put in these extra base cushions, and then these backrests like big pillows. Now, Happy Lounge is a very apt name because it certainly makes me happy. And you walk miles and miles and miles at this show, so I really do want to put my feet up. In the UK, we'll also be seeing this Activa 1. Now, this is something really different. A 6.5 metre motorhome, loads and loads of double floor storage. But inside, it's almost made for the British with a rear lounge. Dismountables are still quite popular, it seems, in Germany, but none of them look quite like this Stork camper on a Mitsubishi truck. And there's even a pop-top version. Premium Polish campervan brand Globe Traveller won our Campervan of the Year award last year with their Voyager Z on the Fiat Ducato. Now they're here at Dusseldorf with two models on the Volkswagen Crafter. Much more premium van to go with premium campervan conversions. There's a long 6.8 one with the sort of expected single beds at the back and a bike garage. But much more interesting is this Falcon 2 XS, a 6 metre model with a rather unusual interior layout that could well appeal to British buyers. There's no fixed bed in this 6 metre model, but you still get a decent amount of storage, these useful pockets and room in the corner here for your outdoor chairs. So inside this Falcon 2 XS, despite it being just the 6 metre crafter, you have this super long settee, and that just pulls out to the kitchen to make your double bed. You can still get to the cooker, you can still get to your fridge, some nice pull out storage, and if you just shuffle off the end of the bed, you can get into the washroom because that's got a sliding door. Some lovely finish in here, this sort of quilted panelling and matching on the sofa. You've got what looks like an induction hob, but it is actually a flame-free gas cooker. And then in the washroom, as an option, you have a composting toilet. What a great use of this compact van. So, to conclude our tour of the new, the exciting, the different at this year's Dusseldorf show, the Bürstner Liceo TD Lounge, a compact European motorhome with an American style slide out, except this isn't quite like an American style slide out because it is a double skin sort of inflatable slide out using the technology from the Liceo gallery with the pop-up over cab. So brilliant bit of design from Bürstner, but sadly at the moment it's a concept. We have everything crossed that this will be in the 2025 brochure. So just look at the extra space that slide out gives you. This, well, it's a dog friendly motorhome because look at all that floor space, but it's also very much a human friendly motorhome because this is perhaps the best settee I've sat on all show, and that's certainly one of the biggest tellies. And then for dining, the table just slides out. And there you go, ready for dinner. Thanks ever so much for watching our whistle-stop tour of the Caravan Salon. This is an amazing show, and I hope we've given you a good taste of it. Don't forget to like and of course to subscribe to our channel.